Wife's gaze stabs. Husband's secrets bleed. The husband's voice rises in defense. You know, you are better than him in everything. His insecurity escalates as he continues. This is a big house. I'll live with you all my life. He only stays with me in a hotel room for one night. Why bother with him? His tirade intensifies, fueled by jealousy. I give you all my salary. He gets only a few dollars. Why bother with him? You have hundreds of sets of clothes. He's very poor. He doesn't have enough to wear, just a few pieces to cover his body. Why bother with him? His voice dripping with disdain. He spits out. And what about his looks? He has to call me Grandpa. Why bother with him? The room hangs heavy with unspoken tension, the echoes of his words lingering in the air as the wife stares back, unyielding. Sunlight bathes the luxurious cafe, illuminating the quiet drama unfolding between a man and a woman. The woman's probing question hangs in the air. Honey, tell me about your previous passionate love affairs. The man hesitates, a shadow of past hurts clouding his gaze. I understand. I don't want to be foolish again. Her curiosity piqued. She presses. What do you mean by that? His voice tinged with regret. He reveals the pattern of heartbreak. Because all the previous love affairs ended with telling that story. The sterile visiting room is stark, sunlight slicing through barred windows, casting shadows that dance across the faces of a wife and her incarcerated husband. Separated by thick glass, the husband's voice carries a note of concern. How are you doing at home? Do you lack anything? The wife's face softens, a hint of relief in her eyes as she assures him. Thank goodness. The reward the police gave me for revealing the criminal's hiding place isn't too bad. So, I don't have a hard life. The bars cast long shadows, the sunlight highlighting the emotional distance between them. The husband's expression is unreadable, the sterile environment amplifying the tension. The wife offers a weak smile, trying to reassure her husband, but the weight of their situation hangs heavy in the air. Under the radiant sun, 3 women in NASA uniforms stand poised near the boarding gate, their animated discussion filling the air with anticipation. The brown-haired woman proposes, "Let's try Mars." The black-haired woman counters with strategic insight, "The moon would be best. It's cooler." The blonde woman interjects with a bold, almost reckless suggestion. "Let's stop arguing. We'll fly to the sun." The brown-haired woman and black-haired woman retort in unison. "You can't go to the sun. You'll be burned to ashes." At the bustling airport, the blonde pauses, lost in thought. A flicker of inspiration lights up her eyes. The blonde declares, "I have an idea." A sly grin spreads across her face as she unveils her strategy. With a mischievous glint in her eyes, she reveals, "We'll fly at night." The night sky promises secrecy and adventure. In the brightly lit office, one employee sits hunched in despair, his posture mirroring his shattered hopes. Employee 1 laments, "After getting married, I hoped she would be a good goalkeeper guarding the family goal, but now I am completely disappointed." A question hangs in the air as Employee 2 inquires, "Is your wife really that bad?" Employee 1's tone grows more despairing as he confesses, "She doesn't want to be a goalkeeper. She only wants to be a coach." The weight of unrealized expectations fills the room, palpable in the silence that follows. Employee 2 leans back, processing the revelation, a look of understanding slowly dawning on his face. Sunlight floods the modern office as a man stands nervously before a woman. She questions his hasty proposal. "Isn't it too hasty? We haven't known each other for long and you're already proposing?" His gaze intensifies. He leans closer to her and says, "No, I know you very well." With a chilling revelation, he declares, "I work at a bank and know very well how much money you have in the bank." The woman stands in stunned silence, processing the man's words. The ring box remains open, a symbol of his deceit and her shattered trust.